In the opening scene, we are shown a young girl practicing sword fight in a field. As she practices, we hear her father's voice telling us how powerful his daughter is. He tells us how he aims that a strong daughter will be more of a woman and bring honor to the family. In the next scene, we see the young girl on Mulan, an adventurous and active girl chasing a chicken to its pen. Though asked by her dad to stop running around their tiny village, she refused and continuously chased the chicken, causing chaos as she runs. She climbed the roof and accidentally tripped but maintained her balance and safely landed using her sword handling skills, to the disgust of the villagers who feel she's a witch for acting too strong. That night, as she bonded with her sister, she overhears her parents talking about getting her matched to a man as soon as possible, as the locals are calling Mulan a witch. She went out of the house and was met by her father, who explained she needs to put her gift away and focus on the woman so she can bring honor to the family, to which she reluctantly nods. In the next scene, we see a silhouette of a beautiful woman coming from afar in the desert. A young traveler looked on trying to figure out who it could be as the woman got close to the man. She shapeshifts into his image and went into the imperial city of China unnoticed. We then see that she had an herald of soldiers with her who skillfully climbed the city wall and started killing the guards of the city. Chaos ensues and the people of the city runs for their lives. She then shifts into one of the guards and moves into the emperor's court. There, she told the emperor she survived and that the attack was from a man called Rouran, the son of a man he killed from the people of Rouran. She told him how Rouran is being helped and his soldiers being trained by a fierce woman called Zainan. But the emperor purchased the thought of a woman leading an army as being black magic, and he stated he isn't caught for black magic, infuriating her. On getting to Rouran's home, Zainab collated the express with the emperor to Rouran and told him about his next move to destroy Rouran. Yeah, we get to know she wants to be respected as a warrior and needed a place to be accepted after being exiled from her people. We are then shown the all-grown Mulan tending to her father's rabbits. Upon arriving home, she was met with the news that the matchmaker has found an auspicious match for her, and she needs to be prepared to be married, to which she agreed so she can bring honor to the family. When she met with the matchmaker to demonstrate her fitness as a future wife, Mulan gracefully poured tea into the teacups on the table, impressing the matchmaker. But a spider scares her younger sister Sue and she accidentally causes a mischief that destroys the teapot, leading the matchmaker to call her a disgrace in front of the family and the villagers. The emperor issued a conscription decree, ordering every family to contribute one man to fight Rouran's forces. The imperial soldiers arrived in Mulan's village to enlist the young men, and Mulan's father is forced to pledge his service as he had no son. As he moved to meet with the soldiers, he falls over in front of the soldiers due to his crippled leg. Realizing that the father has no chance of survival at the war, Mulan flees with his armor, horse, and sword to join in his place. Mulan arrived at the training camp, which is run by Commander Tong, alongside dozens of other inexperienced young men. At the camp, Mulan meets Shen Jianhong, and they had an altercation drawing the sword at each other, but the situation was managed by Commander Tong, and on asking her name, we see that she changed it to Arjun to perfectly wear a male disguise. As Mulan got into the camp, she saw half-naked men playing around and realizes she can't stay with them. When the commander came to ask for a volunteer for night guard duty, she swiftly agreed to do it as he had commanded that the young men lined up for showers. Arjun stayed outside throughout the night drenched by the rain. The next day, the young men were lined up and were told the penalties for every crime committed in the camp. There, it was duly stated that anyone who brings women into the camp will be killed immediately, and every dishonesty will attract expulsion from the training. We are then shown a montage of Commander Tong training the young boys, teaching them various useful skills for battles. During one of the training, they were asked to carry 2 pails of water with their arms outstretched up a mountain. As the men struggled with the task, one of them sneakily poured out some water from his pail but was caught by Commander Tong, who got him expelled from the training. This served as a warning to Mulan as she knows the great woe that betides her if they find out she's a woman. We then see her sitting with some young men, and as they eat, they talk about what interests them in a woman. When Arjun, or Mulan, stated he likes a courageous and funny woman, they laughed and stated the woman couldn't be courageous. She left the table and went into the camp, where she was met by Chun, who described his fears about speaking to a woman. The next day, as they practiced sword fighting with the others, Shen took the fight seriously and it led to an altercation. The duo uses their skills on each other, with Mulan having the upper hand, as the other men watch in delight. In the next scene, We see her being called in by the commander, who stated he knew her father and wants Arjun to keep his father's legacy. This motivated her, and the next time they were asked to carry the pail of water up the mountain, she went on without breaking a sweat, to the awe of everyone. The war got fierce as Borikan's army continues to advance, and the young men were forced to go to war immediately. When they arrived at the site, they saw the dead bodies of soldiers from their city, and this sent chills down their spines. Mulan chases some troops on her own but is confronted by Zainab, who mocks her for pretending to be a man. She attempted to kill Mulan as she threw a dart at her, but her attacks are stopped by the leather with which Mulan's breast has been bound to hide her identity. Tired of wearing the marks of masculinity, Mulan removes her male disguise and returns to the battle, just as Borikan's army began attacking her troop with the trebuchet. We then see Mulan using discarded helmets and other archery skills to maneuver the trebuchet into firing on a snowy mountain, triggering an avalanche that buries Khan's army. After the soldiers were found to be safe and sound, Mulan came down to them, no more scared of being known as a woman. This led to her expulsion from the training. Sad, she cries on her way home. She was then confronted by Zainab, who reveals that she was also shunned by her people and fights for Khan only because he treated her as an equal, and that no one else does. Additionally, she reveals that the attack on the outpost had been a diversion, as Borikan's true plan is to capture and execute the emperor for having his father killed. She asks Mulan to join her on the path she's chosen, but Mulan refused, stating she knows her place as a woman and will fight to protect the emperor. Risking execution, Mulan returned to her battalion to warn them of the impending capture. The commander refused to listen to her, but Chen stood up for her, and Commander Tong decided to believe her and allowed her to lead the unit to the emperor's palace. In the next scene, Zainab uses her magic and she shifts into the imperial chancellor and persuades the emperor to accept Borikan's challenge to single combat, while removing his city guards from their post. As they go to a secluded spot, the guards are murdered and Khan's army prepared to burn the emperor alive. Mulan's unit distracts the army while Mulan goes to save the emperor. Khan tries to kill her with an arrow, but Zainab, sympathetic to Mulan and disenchanted from Khan, transforms into a hawk and sacrifices herself by intercepting the arrow. Seeing the dead body of Zainab, Mulan moves on a beam high above the ground, suspended by a rope, and fought with Khan. Mulan cuts off the rope, killing Khan as he fell flat to the ground, but not before he disarms her and destroys her father's sword. She frees the emperor's hand, and as Borikan, who isn't dead after all, threw an arrow at her, it was caught by the emperor and sent back to Borikan's chest, killing him instantly. Grateful for her heroic acts, the emperor offers to let her join his guards, but she declines the offer and returns to her village. In the next scene, we see Mulan arriving at a village where she is reunited with her family. She apologizes to her dad for taking away his sword, and her dad called her a warrior for the first time. We then see an emissary from the emperor, under the leadership of Commander Tong, arriving in her village to present Mulan with a new sword to replace the one she lost, while making a personal request that she join the imperial army as an officer. Subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment behind and pound on the notification icon. Thanks for watching.